Hey everyone, I thought about putting out an email this week, but I thought it might be better to shoot a quick video showing everybody I'm okay. Sometimes seeing is believing. Just wrapped up some physical therapy and feel great. Got a little post-op swelling still going on, maybe a light case of lymphedema, but I feel good and ready to get back to it. Popular question seems to be what happened. So about 3 years ago, I was diagnosed with a non-cancerous nodule on my vocal cord. It's like a callus. And sometimes when I give long speeches or I'm really trying to project my voice, I tend to get a little hoarse and raspy. And it's never really held me back. It's just annoying more than anything. So after the legislative session, I thought about getting it, talking to a specialist to try to get it lasered off. I made an appointment up at Washington Area Hospital Center and went up there for the appointment. And with an examination, they're feeling around my thyroid, and they say, "Oh, it feels like a little mass there." So that turned into a sonogram that turned into getting a biopsy, maybe midsummer. And 3 days later after the biopsy, I was diagnosed with medullary thyroid cancer. Well, that kind of shocked me because nobody in my family had any history of anything like this. And to tell you the truth, at the time, I never even heard of medullary thyroid cancer. But you Google it and you get all kinds of adjectives like rare, aggressive, the melanoma of thyroid cancers. And you get one called silent killer because most of the people are asymptomatic, which I clearly was. I had no symptoms. So to the doctor's credit, they really kind of kicked things up in high gear once they found out I had this diagnosis. I met with a surgeon about 3 days later, and he hooked me up with an endocrinologist, and they had me do labs the same day. And the tumor marker that they use for this cancer is they measure a hormone called calcitonin. In a normal human being, it comes between 0 and 14, and mine end up measuring 596, which kind of sent them scrambling for to do a bunch of imaging, a lot of tests. Unfortunately, all that stuff came back negative. About a week later, we went ahead and had surgery. So they ended up removing my entire thyroid. I got a scar strip on right now. But they removed my entire thyroid and did a, what they call a radical right neck dissection. And I tell you that the surgery was as bad as that sounded. They ended up removing 54 lymph nodes in my neck, all the way up to like my ear line here. Big scar. The scar goes from about right here to the, even with my right ear. And I lost a little use of my right arm too, and that's coming back in gangbusters the last couple weeks. So I'm thankful for that. And but as bad as the surgery was, it didn't compare to the mental anguish of not knowing. That was a tough month. But about a week after surgery, what turned out to be a pretty dire situation going into surgery, where it was just a lot of unknowns. I get the pathological report back, and it's all sunshine and rainbows. The doctors were even surprised by it. They called me up and said, "You know what, we don't think we're going to have any radiation." At one point, they were talking second surgery to the left side of my neck, but no, they think they're good. So a week after that, I ended up getting some blood work done and measured that calcitonin again, and it came back as undetectable. So really just want to thank God, because I just, we'll call it divine intervention at this point, because there was a lot of luck involved, and I just feel like I just dodged a bullet here. I asked my doctor, I'm like, so when would I start having symptoms? And they said, well, it would have probably been a year from now when it spread to your liver. So I feel really fortunate to, come out of this unscathed here. And if you're me, the sky's a lot bluer and the world's a good bit clearer. So, yeah, I'm ready to get back to work. And I tell you, I'm excited for that. I really feel there's like a movement building in this country now. A lot of people don't like the direction the country's heading in, and they're starting to speak up and get involved. And I'm excited, and I'm here for it. I tell you, a lot of the politics that we're dealing with right now are not the traditional Republican versus Democrat. It's more like right versus wrong, good versus evil. And to me, things are really coming down to, and the country's dividing up into basically two camps. There's people that believe like I believe, and probably a lot of people watching this video, that the country is founded on good and moral grounds. We want to defend American values and principles. And there's another group that really is grounded in Marxism that wants to fundamentally change the country and really willing to destroy anyone standing in their path. And we can't allow that to happen. So I got an event coming up this weekend. This weekend is our county fair. It's kind of a big deal down here. The RCC does a great parade. Like the put together our float for the parade on Saturday. So I'm going to participate in it. I'm going to walk in it. I'm going to invite you to come and join me. No matter if you're going to join us in the parade or if you're just going down to the fair, try to wear some type of patriotic shirt. We the People, one of those 1776 shirts or something with a flag. Show people that we love the country and you know, want to keep it the way it's been. And you know, hopefully you can join us. I think the parade starts. We're going to line up about 10:30 on Saturday morning. So hopefully you can join us down there. I want to really thank everyone for the hundreds of emails and get well cards and people sharing their personal stories with me. It was pretty uplifting. It meant a lot. But I'm back, doing much better, and I hope to see you on Saturday. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.